What's up, Taurus? Let's see what the next 48 looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus placements. I was getting something where you could be dealing with a Gemini. It is Gemini season, so that could be prominent. Also, you could be dealing with a Leo. I was also getting being a master of your domain. Okay, you could be mastering some sort of skill here or some sort of craft is what I'm hearing. Some of you guys are all about learning at the moment. So maybe this is your season of learning and not earning. And so you just have kind of this, like your mindset is okay. You're like, as long as, you know, bills are being paid, I don't need to be making too much right now. But that's just for now. As we are in Gemini season, I like to remind the collective that the major arcanas for Gemini are the Magician and the Lovers. And so I feel right now, Gemini season for everybody, it's all about being in control of your reality, right? The Magician has all of the resources that he or she needs in order to manifest the best possible outcome in all parts of your lives right now, okay? So I feel like those of you that are really sticking to routines, you're sticking to committing to a certain project, a certain job, a certain mindset, a certain, just something specific. Again, I feel like Taurus always has their eye on something or someone. And so I feel like you could be charging towards this at this time. Gemini season, I feel, is going to allow you to cultivate more progress in these projects that you've been putting time and effort in. I also feel like with the Lovers, it's all about alignment. So again, I feel like a lot of you guys are starting to feel like you are in the right place at the right time. And I feel like this energy is boosting your confidence. It's motivating you to continue to go down this path where, like, maybe before you didn't know if what you were doing was what you should be doing. I feel like now you're going to be getting more confirmation, if you haven't already, on specific alignments. Okay, and again, people may be leaving your life at this time. You could be inspired to do something different, or maybe inspired to do more. Okay, so again, going with the energy versus resisting the energy is going to really pay off for you in the long run. Okay, I'm seeing more so towards like Virgo season. Okay, I feel like Virgo season, you'll really start to see everything kind of culminate together. And I feel like even before then, it's like you guys are going to be seeing a lot of wins financially and just the groundedness that's being provided by the things that you're doing at this time, okay? So utilize the energy wisely. To start off the next 48, you have the Chariot. You also have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, we got a pair here. And then you've got the Three of Pentacles. At the bottom, you have the Ace of Swords. You have the Five of Swords. And then you have the Ten of Cups. Oh. Who got this? But it was in reverse. It went like this, but you guys are going like this. You could be dealing with a water sign. It was either Pisces or Scorpio. Could have been Scorpio or Cancer. It was a water sign. Anyways, you could have those placements. Ace of Swords. I feel like a lot of clarity is coming in a situation here, okay? This could involve some sort of romantic situation. You guys could be in a family dynamic. You could be opening yourselves up to the idea of a family dynamic. Again, I feel like Taurus is, especially if you've been single for quite some time, I feel like your eye has just been on the prize, right? And the prize to you is stability, more money, financial opportunities, abundance. And I feel like you've kind of left your dating life kind of on the back burner. So for those of you where that resonates, I feel like right now you guys could be getting clarity, maybe getting hints, nudges intuitively to put yourself out there. But for whatever reason, you guys seem to be fighting that, okay? So it does feel like for those of you where you're like, no, I'm good just making money. I don't care about love. I don't care about all that. It's here to find you, okay, one way or another. It could put you in your head with the Two of Swords. You could have met somebody recently. Yeah, look, can't make it up. Ace of Cups at the bottom, okay? Love is trying to find you guys at this time. So those of you that have been contemplating maybe getting on an online dating app, maybe going out there, I feel like maybe there's some place that you frequent. Could be the gym, could be a bar, could be a restaurant, wherever. I feel like you're going to meet somebody there. And I feel like you've been kind of getting this pull to kind of go, but you've been resisting with the Five of Swords, okay? So again, you can kind of shield yourself from it, but what is meant for you will not pass you by, okay? The Chariot, you could be dealing with a Cancer here. I see there's going to be travel in the next 48 hours. You guys could be going somewhere. This could be a sporadic trip. This is like you're at home thinking that the next 48 hours you're just going to be there. And then all of a sudden a friend calls is like, hey, let's go on a road trip. Hey, let's go over here to this city or this town here, okay? So I do feel like you have a little bit of adventure coming in the next 48. Some of you guys are going to be car shopping as well. I don't know if this is something you know yet, okay? You could be having issues right now with like a vehicle. You get a call from like the mechanic and they're like, yeah, it's going to cost you this, blah, blah, blah. And then you're just like, would it make more sense to spend all this money fixing up a vehicle that does not appreciate no matter what you do to it versus just having a car note, right? For something newer. So you might try to be practical about something and move in that direction. So I do see a new vehicle here for somebody. I do see travels. I do feel too, there's a lot of forward movement. You guys are doing something, okay? I'm just seeing a bull like walking in like, think like a small like western town, right? With all like the saloons and stuff. And I just see like a bull just kind of like walking, kind of turning his head like, oh, there's a barber shop. Oh, there's a bar. Like you're taking in the sights here is what I'm really picking up on. So again, it's like you guys could be, these sites could kind of be like your resources, right? And like I said, right now we're in Gemini season, so that is the Magician. That's all of your resources. So you could be looking at what you have and trying to figure out the next part of the puzzle. Because I feel like you guys have like the foundation down like perfectly, right? Like job is secure. You got a routine that's secured. You're working on something that's secured. You've already developed a really good routine and there's a lot of discipline here. But again, you guys could be like thinking about the next chapter at this point in time, okay? Like chapter 1's not done, but you're kind of like, I kind of want to skim ahead a little bit and see what chapter 2 could be about here. So I do see a lot of forward movement. I do see a lot of curiosity here. And I do see opportunities for new chapters to kind of open up for you, okay? With the King of Pentacles here, we'll just say it here, King to the Queen, all right? You guys could be in a relationship with somebody that does either what you do or makes as much as you or makes more or vice versa, okay? I feel like right now, again, the Lovers, right? All about alignment. If this isn't a person, this is something that you're doing and it's working for you in return, okay? So it's like the more effort that you put into a project, the more effort that you put into yourself, it's reciprocating. The universe works in one way, right? If you're going to manifest, fine, you throw it out there, you say what you want, but then you also got to work for it. So again, I feel like you guys have been putting in the time and the effort to make something happen. And I feel like in the next 48, you guys are going to be feeling really abundant and really productive as well. It's like by the time you go to sleep, you're like, damn, like I'm tired, but you know what? I earned the right to be tired. Some of you guys are getting up really early. You're working your job. You're working out. You're getting steps. You're trying to like, you're just trying to build a better version of yourself. And because you're putting in the time and the effort to do that, it's like the universe is meeting you halfway. So it's like male or female doesn't matter. Either you're the King of Pentacles and the universe is the Queen of Pentacles reciprocating or vice versa, okay? So again, I feel like a lot of you guys are feeling really productive. You're feeling really, like there's a lot of achievement here. So this is like personal gratification, all right? Outside of that, your money's looking really good. The time and effort that you're putting in on whether it's your job, yourself, or whatever, that's also reciprocating as well. You guys could be dealing with your parents, okay? If you are not dealing with your parents, you could be dealing with your spouse in the next 48 hours. You guys, like I said, you guys could be going on a trip somewhere. Some of you guys are going like on a honeymoon, like a delayed honeymoon, okay? Again, your birthday season just passed, so maybe you're like celebrating like a late birthday trip or something. It was like, I don't know, maybe you're going to like another city for like a concert or some sort of event, but it was your birthday gift, something like that. So it just feels like you guys are not home for some of you, but you're with like loved ones is what it feels like. Some of you guys are celebrating your birthday. It's a delayed birthday here in the next 48 hours. So I feel like you guys are feeling really good about that, okay? And then 3 of Pentacles, you're getting out there. You're making friends. You're talking to people. You're networking. You're socializing. You're just having a good time in the next 48 hours. I see you being very, very social. I see you having the money to be social as well, okay? I don't see there really being any kind of worry where you're like, oh, how much is that drink? Nah, you're a Taurus. Come on now. You're like, no, I don't even care. I'm getting, what's that line? Something about the check being paid before the card hits the mahogany grain or something like that. Taylor Swift. Father figure? You guys could be dealing with a father figure, or you need a mentor, or you are a mentor. Something like that. You guys could be teachers. You could be coaches, you could be counselors, or maybe that's just something you want to do. Maybe you guys are volunteering your time as well. All right. But I do see a lot of networking, talking to people. I feel like even if you're not even going out, let's say you're just going like shopping or whatever, you're just talking to random strangers and like joking around with them, right? But some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo or just working a lot in the next 48. But I see it all paying off for you. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you guys on the next one.